Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul. We are so happy you have joined us today. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the past and the present just a little bit. If you looked at our thumbnail carefully, you saw an old-time general store, country store, a little bit of info about me. Growing up, we lived in the countryside here in New York. And the building right next to us was a general country store. So I grew up with that mom and pop store right next door, literally. And we would buy our bread and our milk and our eggs and all those kind of wonderful staples at that country store. As time moved on, bigger supermarkets came in. A&P was our local grocery store back in the late 60s, early 70s. It was actually the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. So that kind of moved into our area. So my mom started shopping there a little bit more. Then came in the big box stores, the Walmarts and the Home Depots and all these larger stores. Not that that's a bad thing, but it changed the whole way we as a country shopped, how we spent our money. Before, it was more funneled into mom and pop local businesses. I'm going to stop right now and tell you, if you can continue to shop in those mom and pop stores, please do. Paul and I use mom and pop stores for hardware stores. We use them for our garden plants and seeds and things like that. We really try to patronize local businesses as much as we can. But realistically, some of the prices are just out of our range. But I cannot encourage you more to shop locally if you are able. So we're going to go into this video with that little preface. One section of our video today, we're going to be comparing Aldi and Walmart. Paul and I actually went to Aldi the other day. We don't have an Aldi or a Walmart supercenter anywhere near us. So we traveled about 40 minutes away, but we thought it would be so interesting. These two superstores, Walmart and Aldi, how do they compare price-wise with each other? So we're going to show you that today. We're also going to show you how we saved money on food this week. We're going to be making some homemade from scratch ice cream, because even if we can't go back to those simpler times, but we sure can bring those simpler times to us. And we're also going to share what's going on in our garden. Paul encountered a little problem, how he solved it, and just so much more. So we ask you to sit back, relax, and let's get right into this video. First thing we want to do is show you the fruits and vegetables we picked up using the Flash Food app. No, this is not a sponsored video. The Flash Food app, and I will link the video down below that explains it in full, is just a way to pick up items at your local grocery stores that may be coming near to their due date, or maybe they're a little bruised, but we have found some great bargains. And we're going to show you today what we bought, and also we stocked up on another item, because as much as we don't want to think about it, cold weather will be coming soon. And now is the time to start re-looking at our food supply and what we can start bringing in that are sale-priced items. So let's get into the kitchen and see what we found this week on sale. We just picked up another $5 Flash Food app box from Tops Friendly Markets. Oh my goodness, this thing looks packed. We saw in the picture it had peppers and squash. We didn't know there was an avocado in it, but we're gonna unbox it and see what we have. We just pulled this all out of the box. We've got 6 yellow squash. We have an avocado, 8 of these beautiful peppers. This alone right here is way worth it. And then we got 3 large beefsteak tomatoes and 3 Roma. All of this for $5 in the box. So we're going to do some food prep, get it put away, especially the peppers. We're going to want to freeze some of those. We have beautiful vegetables for the week, $5 in total. Now is the time when you see items on sale, stock up. Well, it's always the time to stock up when something's on sale. Our local Acme Lucerne cheese, the 2-pound blocks, each one is 2 pounds, regularly priced $9. They're usually $8.99. Right now, you got $3 off each one. So they were $5.99 each. So we bought 4 of them, 3 in the sharp cheddar and 1 in pepper jack. So that makes them just about $3 a pound for cheese. So that is such a great deal. And you know us, we always buy in block. We very, very rarely buy shredded. So much better to shred your own. Tastes better, melts better, perfect for recipes. So what Paul's going to do is he's going to cut them, probably how many pieces? 3?
Or probably into 3 pieces.
And then he is going to food saver them, and they're going to go right into the freezer. We do this all the time. When you need the cheese, just take it out, thaw it in the refrigerator, and it is as good as when you put it in. So we just scored ourselves 8 pounds of cheese for an incredible price. Another item that is on sale in the summer months are good quality hot dogs. We don't eat a lot of them. We have a lot of barbecues in the summer. ShopRite's Black Bear brand of hot dogs, natural casing beef. They have no MSG added. They're gluten-free. And we just think these are a superior hot dog. This 2.5-pound package was on sale for $9.99, which is a great price, being that the 1-pound packages of the beef franks run about $6 a pound. We're going to show you how we freeze these so we take out just what we need throughout the summer. These hot dogs are all connected. So what I do is I just carefully take them apart and I lay them out singly, just like this. I took them all apart and now we just laid them out. They're going to go into the freezer for just about an hour, and we're just going to make sure they are frozen. This way, when we put them in a bag together, you're going to be able to take out just what you need and not the whole string of them. We just took the hot dogs out and they are frozen solid. Paul's now going to vacuum seal them, and then we'll be able to take out just what we need when we need it. Here they are all sealed, and what is so great is once we open this package from the top, neatly right across, we take out what we need, we reseal the package, and these will stay fresh all season long. That cheese is tucked safely away in our freezer. Whenever we need it, we pull out a little package, grate it, cook with it. Perfect. What did we do with our flash food app produce? Well, we froze the peppers except for 4 because we made stuffed peppers with them. We cooked up all that yellow squash with onion and olive oil and garlic, and we ate it for several days. So delicious. The avocado we made avocado toast with, and the tomatoes we've been eating in salads and on sandwiches. So for $5, we got a wonderful supply of vegetables. Now we're going to get into our Aldi Walmart comparison. We actually went into Aldi's. Like I said, it was about a 40-minute drive from here, so it's not someplace we shop. But I know so many of you talk about it, and so many of you talk about buying your food at Walmart. So we thought, let's see which is actually the better deal. And these two stores are literally 2 miles from each other. You have a Walmart superstore, and then basically like 2 miles up the road, you have an Aldi. There are 20 staple items that we compared. Everything was similar, almost to the exact ounce and measurement for each item. So if it's a 4-pound of sugar at Walmart, it's a 4-pound at Aldi. The only thing was rice, but you'll see that. Let's turn the camera around and compare and contrast these two stores, and let's see what it comes out to be. The first item in every comparison is from Aldi. 3 heads of romaine, $2.89. Walmart, $2.74. Tomatoes, $1.32 a pound. Walmart, $1.78. Cheese, $1.99, 8 ounces. Walmart, $2. Eggs, $1.24. Walmart, $1.58. Butter, $3.18. Walmart, $3.98. Cream cheese, $1.39. Walmart, $1.48. Milk, $3.01. Walmart, $3.02. Split top bread, $1.75. Walmart, $1.78. Solid white tuna, $1.49. Walmart, $1.58. Frosted Flakes, $2.95. Walmart, $3.43. Bananas, 57 cents a pound. Walmart, 58 cents a pound. Rice, $2.35 for 3 pounds. Walmart did not have a 3-pound bag of rice, but their 2-pound bag was 81 cents a pound. If that was a 3-pound bag, it would have been $2.43. Sugar, $2.76 for 4 pounds. Walmart, $3.12. Flour, $2.19 for 5 pounds. Walmart, $2.34 for 5 pounds. Pasta, a pound, 98 cents. Walmart, a pound of pasta, 98 cents. Pasta sauce, $1.45. At Walmart, $1.48. Canned vegetables between 64 and 95 cents. Walmart, 64 and 88 cents. Oil, $3.64. Walmart, $3.64. Whole free-range chickens, $1.99 a pound. At Walmart, $1.67 a pound. Ground beef, $3.99 a pound. Walmart, $4.29 a pound. So there you have it. 20 items from both stores. Which store was the winner? Aldi. By how much? $2.02. That is it. So that is not a huge difference. I thought, honestly, there would be a bigger margin between the two. $2.02. Far as like staples, they almost evened each other out, which was really interesting. So those of you who shop at these two stores, there you go. It was eye-opening for us because we shop at a local store here. We shop at ShopRite, which is our local grocery store. I have to say, Walmart and Aldi did have lower prices on average. But when our ShopRite has their loss leaders, which are those wonderful items that draw you in at a super low price, well, our ShopRite won out on loss leaders. So just a little bit of information to help you shop more effectively. Paul and I are all about bringing back lost arts and making them relevant for today's life. It's summertime, though actually it does not feel like it here in New York. We have been in the 60s and low 70s for about 2 weeks now. And boy, do I miss that warm summer weather. But we brought a little sunshine into our home. Tuesdays, we always have people over to eat, our son, usually a friend, and it's a wonderful time for us. We look forward to Tuesdays very much. So this week we thought we would make some homemade ice cream. We do not have an ice cream machine. So we figured we needed to look up an older recipe in one of our older cookbooks and bring it to life. So let's get into the kitchen and see how we made some homemade vanilla ice cream. Today we're going to be making some old-fashioned homemade ice cream without an ice cream maker. This comes from my book, The Culinary Arts Institute, Encyclopedic Cookbook, circa 1950. We thought it would be fun to make some homemade ice cream. We know what's going into it. Simple, easy. And if they can do it back in the 50s without a machine, well, we sure can do it now. So I am going to double this recipe. Instead of 2/3 of a cup, I am going to use an entire can of sweetened condensed milk. I am going to decrease the water to 1/4 cup. I'll use about 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'll use 2 cups of heavy cream. What the vanilla does is not only gives it flavor, but the alcohol in the vanilla keeps it from freezing like a block of ice. So let's get to work and make some ice cream. So I'm using the whole 14-ounce can of the sweetened condensed milk. This is not evaporated milk. This is sweetened condensed. Nice and thick. So we got everything out of the can. We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1/4 cup of water. And now I'm just going to give this all a good mix and incorporate it. What's so fun about this is a great activity to do in the summertime, and the price of real ice cream today has climbed so much. It's amazing. And we're going to be making it from scratch, which is really fun. You want to have a freezer safe dish to do this. And we're going to just pour this mixture in. Make sure you scrape that bowl, get every bit of this goodness. All we're going to do now is take the container, put it in the freezer, and partially freeze it. We just want to see ice crystals forming around the edge. It should take about an hour, depending on your freezer. I then took the 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and I whipped them until stiff peaks formed. So the cream is in beautiful peaks. And if you can see this, we've got some ice forming around the edges, exactly what they said it should look like. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to mix it right in with the whipped cream. Now I'm just going to fold this all together. Now remember, we did double the recipe because I wanted a little extra. So hopefully this will be delicious. And I'm just folding it in because you don't want to totally deflate it, but you want to mix it pretty well. Now at this point, you could add anything you wanted to add. You could add some fruit. You could add chocolate chips, some cocoa powder, but I think we're just going to keep it our basic vanilla and see how this comes out for the very first time. We're going to put this right back into our pan and back into the freezer it goes. So this was in the freezer about 6 hours. Now in the book, it said I'm supposed to take it out of the pan and remix it. I am not going to do this. This is frozen. It looks wonderful. So we're going to serve this on top of a homemade dessert I made earlier. The other day I had fresh cherries that I wanted to use up. This is a cherry chocolate chip blondie. They came out amazing. And if you'd all like to see this recipe, leave me a comment down below. But this really froze just like ice cream. Look at this. It looks so good. We're going to have Paul give a taste test. And let's see what he thinks.
All right, I'm going to try the ice cream, the homemade ice cream, and the homemade blondie with cherries. So here goes the ice cream. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. That's delicious. Actually, you can really taste the vanilla flavor comes through. It's sweet. It's very creamy. This is awesome. I can't believe you can make ice cream out of the freezer. Usually you have to turn the crank and add the rock salt and all that stuff. This is fantastic. Definitely got to try this. Yeah, this is a win. Paul approved.
As you can see, that was totally Paul approved. Everyone loved it. Our son was like, My ice cream keeps disappearing. I don't know where it's going. So we kept loading up his plate. It was really delicious, really fun, just a great way to bring a little bit old-time fun into the summer. The ice cream was a little bit sweet. Now, I'm not a big sweets fan. I'd much rather have savory. What I would have done next time, I think, is maybe add a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I bet that would have been amazing. It wouldn't have made it a heavy chocolate taste, but it maybe would have just taken the edge off of that sweetness just a little bit. But I was the only one who felt that way. Everybody loved it. So give that one a try because it's Paul approved. Now we're going to get out into the garden and we're going to show you how our garden is doing. And Paul's going to show you a little issue we were facing and how he solved it. So let's go outside and see how our plants are doing.
Take a look at our garden. It is doing excellent. Look at this. It's just full of beautiful plants. Everything is growing, but we have one problem, and I'm going to show you right here. Can you see that? I bet you can't. If you look carefully, you're going to see a little tiny fly or an aphid. These have to be removed. Look underneath the leaf, there's more. So the way I take care of this problem is I use just a drop, a pinhead of soap, mild dishwashing soap, and I mix it in some water and paint the little flies, bugs, and aphids on the leaves and on the stem. This takes care of it and makes them go away. Now we have an organic garden here. We don't want to use harsh chemicals. Yeah, we could go to the store and buy powder and dust everything, but come on. This just takes a little time. It gets you outside, and it's a great way to say, this is what we've done.
I just want to emphasize what Paul said again. Do not douse your plants in soapy water. You will kill them. Literally a pinhead worth of soap. And that takes care of the problem. Do not over soap them. They will die. You want to use the most mild soap, like a Castile soap even. That way works great because we try to keep our garden as organic as we possibly can. And I know ladybugs are great for aphids too, but we don't have a huge population here. And as you saw, we don't even have all our flowers in bloom yet. Our pink bells are still closed tight. Our snowball bush hasn't fully come to life yet. It's been cold here and they're saying it could be a cold summer. So we're hoping that's not the case, but as you saw, what is blooming and what has been planted is doing just wonderfully. The question of the day is, where do you food shop? Where do you do the majority of your food shopping? Is it the big stores like Walmart? Is it an Aldi? Is it your local grocery store, co-op? How do you buy your food? I think that would be so interesting to know. And also, if you're willing to share, what is your budget for food? A week, a month, and for how many people? Paul and I budget roughly about $250 for the both of us for the month. That's including health and beauty aids and household products. So we try to keep it somewhere around $250 a month. It has gone up. We used to be $200 a month. We used to be able to do it on about $50 a week, but that's climbed, as we all know. I think that would be so interesting to all realize how different we all shop, but yet we all have that frugal mindset when we do shop. We thank you for sharing this time with us. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this a big thumbs up if you would be so kind. It helps us so much. YouTube sees and they start pushing it out so others can see it. Maybe people who have not subscribed to our channel or who have never seen our channel. And that would help us so much. Subscribe if you haven't. We are about 100 subscribers away from 50,000 subscribers. And you know we'll be doing a giveaway at that 50,000 mark. Oh my goodness. We thank you so much again for sharing this time with us. You are the reason we're here. We have the best online community. We ask you to be well. We ask you to be safe. And above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video, may God greatly bless you.